Welcome back on another video. We are the series called Mr Marriage, and we are here to make reviews and recaps. Kindly comment where you're watching from, and I'll send greetings to you, my dear viewers. This time around, we are talking about Jonathan having a job. Jonathan came home very happy, smiling, singing, whistling, and Teresa was like, "Hey, Jonathan, you are back." He said, "Yes, sir, I'm back." And this time around, I'm not just back. I'm very happy celebrating. He said, "What happened? What is making you excited?" He replied, he said, "I have got a job. Big Joe is back." And this time around, he's not back just like that. He's back with a job. Teresa was very happy, said, "Yes, I told you, God has done it." He said, No. That's Big Joe saying, "No, this time around, leave God aside. It's the Big Joe who has done it." What job did Big Joe get that is causing him to be this so happy? So there's a question there. Who employed Big Joe? Will Big Joe, if it's truly Big Joe has got a job, will Big Joe be able to maintain this job? After all we know about him, the ego and pride, will he be able to maintain this job so that he can be able to sustain his family? We are all the series called Most Scary Marriage. As I said, I'll send greetings to you all if you comment where you're watching from. And this time around, the thing that is exciting, if you want to go and watch the full episode, go to Mr ALOY TV and watch the full episode. Big Joe, as we continue, Big Joe said, "Leave it. This is not about God. This time around, it's Joe, Big Joe, who has done it. Big Joe has done it." So Teresa was celebrating and said, "What God cannot do, a man cannot do." He said, yes so, and you know what, the job I have got is a good job, a good paying job. He said, "Big Joe is back." And this I was like, yes, so Big Joe is back. Hey, things are not easy in life. Big Joe has got a job. He's trying so much to see that he gains trust from his daughter. But what is behind Big Joe's job? We are all, our eyes are on so that we can know. But the daughter, Benny, was just there, silent, just looking at them, being happy, celebrating, and smiling. He decided to stay away from whatever they are saying. And then Benny said, "Congratulations, Dad." He said, "Oh, thank you, my daughter. It's upon you now to call me Big Joe or to call me anything you want." Then Big Joe started singing, "The Lord has done it, finally. And now I'm asking myself, you said God is not in this. Now you are here celebrating what the Lord has done for you. Is it that Big Joe got misplaced? Me, I'm thinking that Big Joe is frustrated now. He's trying so much to see that he makes his daughter happy, but will it work? Will this help? Because the way things are going, I don't know. Big Joe can do anything just to gain trust from her daughter. And now, when they all sat together, Big Joe went up and they celebrating, as well as Madame Teresa also celebrating with everything he can, like everything. They're all happy, and we are also happy for Big Joe, because Big Joe has suffered really. He has suffered. He has looked for a job and he has not been getting a job. If now he has got a job, let us think, let us thank God for him. But my question is, will pride and ego enable him to work? Will he be able to fight? This is what Teresa has. But my question also is, what is Teresa so much interested in staying in her sister's home, yet even the sister is not there. What is the secret behind this all? Because all I know is that when your sister is not in the home, in her home, he left her home. Obviously, you, even the sister, you have to leave the home to make peace reign. You work for, yes, we understand that Teresa is trying so much to see that Benny and Joe and Clara, they come together, but Sammy cannot do it. Anyway, as I always say, we are happy for Big Show. So that, guys, I'll send greetings to you all, my people from Guyana, people from Jamaica. That's Patricia from Jamaica, Abigail from Jamaica, and Susan from Guyana. I send greetings to you, my dear. People from Bahamas, people from West Africa, people from East Africa, people from the North Africa, South African. Where can I say and where can I not send greetings to? I send greetings to all of you all over the world who watch Most Scary Marriage and those who support Mr. Aloy, as well as African movie reviews. I do really appreciate you all. Now, as Jonathan went up celebrating, singing and rejoicing, Benny and her auntie Teresa stayed in the living room, and Teresa said, "You see, I told you that your dad will be back on his feet. Now he has got a job, and now he is going to be back as Big Joe." And Teresa was like, and Benny was like, I'm happy for him. I just hope that this time around my dad does not mess it up. And Teresa said, "Yeah, you see, I told you, when Big Joe come back to his feet, your mother will regret leaving his home and run for that restaurant." And this one, and Benny was like, "Auntie, which side are you? Why are you always fighting your sister? I'm sure that is your sister, but you are always fighting her." And Teresa was like, "Yes, I have to tell her the truth. This is her marriage. She has to come back. Now Big Joe has come back, has got a job. She can take care of you." Benny told her, "My dear, I don't think that Mom will come back here. She has taken a lot and she is tired. She is now okay, at least." Then she said, "You see, I told you, that woman has destroyed you. That woman has destroyed you. Now you are against your father." She said, "I'm not against my father. No, I'm not against my father. I love my father, but I cannot sit down and see you disrespecting my mother. That woman is not my biological mother, but she is fighting so much to protect me, and she has been good to me, so I cannot go against her." She said, and I wonder, she's your biological sister, but you act like she's not your biological sister. She's like, you don't see what is going on. But me, I cannot go against her. I still tell you, my mother will not come back to this family." Benny knows what her mother has gone through in the hands of Jonathan. And I know Benny's prayer is not for her mother to come back to her family. All she wants is for her father to realize her mistakes and be a good person, not to brab around because of money. That's what Benny wants. Benny is not against his father, and he's not fighting his father, and does not hate his father. No, but he hates his characters, his arrogance, his pride, his nasty living. That's what Benny hates, and that's what Benny wants his father to get rid of. The negative friends, the evil friends. Those wants him to realize how life has to be on the other side, how struggle has to be. A man who struggles for his family has to be. That's what Benny wants, but she doesn't. She doesn't. It's not like she hates her father. Tell me in the comment section, Do you think that Benny is right? Even if Big Joe gets the whole world money, Clara will not come back to her. A nasty man will always be a nasty man. Trust me, he cannot change even when he has everything he has got in life. Now, as we go on, we all know that Big Joe is celebrating his new job. Big Joe went out to celebrate with his friends Emeka and Ken, and this time around everyone was asking him what has really happened. Why are we feasting around? He said, yes, so your Big Joe is back. Hey, your Big Joe is back, my dear. And he said, why? He said, I got a job. Just eat and drink. This is the problem of Big Joe. When he gets something, he goes around he goes around spending outside instead of spending in his home. Now, instead of celebrating with his family, he just went out to celebrate with his friend. And imagine, he did not even carry anything for his daughter. And Ken was like, congratulations, I hope this time around you keep this job very well so that you can be able to take care of your family. And then Emeka was like, why are you congratulating him? Yet you did not even second him to get a job in your company. You recruited. Then when Big Emeka Ken told Emeka, and what did you do for him? Just to tell him bad advice. So as they were arguing, Big Joe told them, stop, my dear, that's bygone and bygones. Let's celebrate this new achievement I have got. They started celebrating, and he said, now this time around, I'm going to show Clara. I'll make sure that Clara comes back kneeling, begging for my forgiveness. And Ken was like, now where did Clara come into this conversation? I don't think that Clara is even ready to come back to you, because as we see, Clara has moved on and she is happy wherever she is going. Just do everything you say and find a way of being a good father and a good person to maintain that job. He said, okay, bygones are bygones, let's celebrate. And now my question is, Big Joe, you got a job. You have not yet even started working. Your job it has a big pay, we understand. But do you think that it was really good to celebrate it with only your friends? And how are you sure that you will stay on that job, celebrating without even finding a way of getting out of that problems is not really making it necessary? It's good to celebrate your achievements with your families also. Yes, friends are good, like Ken, he's worth it celebrating with. But friends like Emeka, they just want to see you crying. And we're the city called most scary marriage. Tell me in the comment section, do you think that the Big Joe will maintain that job if at all he got the job? Second, do you think that it was the best thing to go and celebrate the job before even signing the contract, or before even confirming that he got the job? Was it really that Clara must be included in his conversation? Will Clara come back to him if he gets a job? Tell me in the comment section and we will know what do you think. Obviously, sometimes your happiness is some people's sadness. God bless you.